Welcome to Med Talks presented by Medical Crypt. Today we'll be talking on different kind of funguses, rainbow fungal infection, the spectrum with Dr. Sharad Joshi, who's a principal consultant pulmonology at Max Vaishali. Welcome, Dr. Sharad. We see a lot of cases of black fungus, and we see that India is ranked one for this black fungus infection. And when we are hearing about black fungus, there we find something known as white fungus. There we find something known as yellow fungus. What is it all about? What is this color coding of fungal infection all about?
So we need to understand that fungus is ubiquitous and the color is nothing to do with severity of the illness or something nothing new. The only thing is that black fungus or the mucormycosis, the infection used to occur even in pre-COVID era. All right. But the incidence was very, very low and it was only in the poorly controlled diabetics. Unfortunately, with this COVID pandemic, people are facing lot of misuse of steroids, and the patients who are recovering from COVID, their immunity or their defense system is very, very low. Therefore, they are catching, because of multiple reasons, they are catching these fungal infections. The fungal infections are opportunistic infections. So fungus is ubiquitously present. They have filaments, they have yeast form, there are spores of fungus, and they remain in soil. They can grow at any damp, dark environment. All right. So black fungus, we understand it is mucormycosis, and because of severity of the illness, because of immunosuppression, it's a serious disease which can start from nose or sinuses and actually land up in your brain and can be life-threatening. As far as white fungus is concerned, like Candida or Aspergillus, so they are milder infections, they are common infections, and they rapidly do we do come across such cases, and there are routine medicines for this. But for as far as mucormycosis or black fungus is concerned, the treatment is very very defined, and it is toxic as well as it is lethal. As far as Aspergillus is concerned, it was prevalent in asthmatics, it was prevalent in diabetics, so there is nothing new about it. And if you talk about yellow fungus, these are molds, so they do come in different colors, but the color has no significance with the clinical entity or with the severity of the disease. You uh, you can what you can do is you can take a slice of bread, you moist it with water, you spray some water on it, and keep it there in your kitchen or any other surrounding for 2 days, and you can see multiple different type of colonies of fungus growing over it. So color is just like trying to attract people's attention. Color of fungus is of no use. Main thing is what is the infection and how to treat it. All right.
So, what is the risk factor of black fungus, or what is the risk factor for yellow fungus or white fungus?
So as I said, there is no difference in risk factors. The risk factor for any fungal infection will be same. The immunity levels, whenever they go low down, whenever the defense system goes down, whenever patient is on prolonged broad spectrum antibiotic, taking long term steroids or very high doses of steroids or pulse steroids, which are wrongly being given in COVID patients nowadays, and patients who have uncontrolled diabetes, patients who have multiple immunosuppression drugs for their primary disease, they are susceptible, they are more prone to develop any kind of fungal infection.
Right. Sir, so these symptoms, is it the same for all the color coding, as you say?
So the symptom will depend upon the involvement of the organ. What organs are involved because of fungal infection, that will decide what is the symptom.
Hmm.
So it is nothing to do with black fungus or white fungus or yellow fungus, nothing. It is which part of the body is being affected. So most of the time, the mucor spores are inhaled in the sinuses and then they grow because of low immunity and high sugars. So they will usually manifest as nasal or sinusitis. We call it rhinosinusitis or rhinos, synovial mucormycosis. If it involves eyes, definitely there will be redness of eyes, burning of eyes, or watering of eyes, and blur vision, double vision, or loss of vision. But when it involves brain, definitely it will be like drowsiness or headache or something like this. So the symptoms will be depending upon the involvement of the organ. In cases of aspergillus, mostly aspergillus is in allergic asthmatics and it settles down inside the lungs. So they will have cough or they might bring out blood in the sputum. So symptoms will depend upon the if the fungus gets access inside the blood, it causes fungemia. Then the symptom will be high grade fever, chills, or it can be low grade fever in diabetics. So fungal infections will have symptoms as per the involvement of the organ. If there is involvement of a skin, like there are onychomycosis, so that's the fungal infection of the nails. So all the nails will grow brown or black, and the treatment goes on for years. So it's an indolent thing. But when it is involving sinuses, orbit, or brain, then it is definitely a serious infection.
What is the line of treatment for the fungal infection?
So primarily for all kind of fungal infections, we have antifungals. These are different drugs. They have to be taken under guidance of doctor. It is not that you over the counter you go and ask them, okay, I have got some oral ulcers and they look cheesy and white, and you give me this fungal drug, antifungal. No, consult a doctor. Whatever the doctor's prescription is, that should be followed. So there are antifungals. They come in oral forms, tablet. They come in syrups. There are injections, and there are local application ointments. But that will be decided upon the severity of the infection and kind of organ involvement. Then, like if you talk about sino-orbital mucormycosis, definitely that might involve endoscopy, nasal endoscopy, or debridement, or open surgery, and then lot of dissection or debridement of the tissue, which is necrotic because of fungal infection.
So what is the source of this fungal infection at home?
Look, fungus actually is inside the soil. There are spores, there are filaments, and whenever there are dust storms, these things can be suspended in the environment or in the air for long durations. Secondly, any damp or moist wall or any moist area, like there are plants, there are the plant pots, and they are wet for long duration. So any kind of fungus actually can grow on these dead plants. If your food is lying for a long period, even the fungus can grow on these food materials. So you need to, or anybody has to be very careful that, because fungus is saprophyte, it grows on dead tissue, it grows on dead organic material. So any damp thing, any damp or dying plants or wood logs or the waste food, fungus can grow on any of these things. So that type of cleaning in home is required frequently.
What is the word of caution you want to tell to the people out there?
So one thing is that don't go by the media sensation or the panic created by media that it is yellow fungus coming, the red fungus coming, the black fungus coming. Don't worry about it. The fungal infections existed even before COVID. They are coming in large number in the post-COVID era, but it's something which is not new. One thing, don't be panicked with the hype created by media. One thing. Second, be careful whenever you are at home isolation, getting home treatment for COVID. Avoid large doses of the steroids. Avoid broad spectrum antibiotics for long duration, and definitely check your blood sugar levels frequently. Third, even if you get any kind of symptom, you suspect that it might be fungal, don't panic. Contact your family doctor, talk to the specialist. There are people who are available. There are physicians, there are chest specialists, there are infectious disease specialists. So you can talk to anybody, even the dermatologist or ENT specialist, for that matter ophthalmologist. So there are thankfully we have good trained doctors to deal with such kind of infections. Go and talk rather than being in a panic state and mismanaging things by yourself. It is better to discuss with a trained doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Sharad, for joining us. As we have heard that it's not about the color, it's the you have to talk to your physician about the if you feel that there's a fungal infection or you get diagnosed with a fungal infection. Don't get panicked. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you.